we all love designer fragrances because they're more affordable than some really expensive niche fragrances, but none of you want to smell boring. The fact is that with designer fragrances, everybody has access to them. Many people using Dior Sauvage, Bleu de Chanel, and everybody knows it, and girls also are kind of bored of them. So if you want to stand out, I've got some really nice designer fragrances that don't smell boring, that don't smell like your average Joe. If you love videos like this, subscribe for more fragrance videos for men, and let's get to the list. Okay, the first fragrance I'm going to share with you is a Lalique fragrance, Lalique Entrenois à l'extrême. This is the good old Entrenois, but this is a bit denser, a bit richer, and it's not available everywhere. It's a designer fragrance, but it's a bit harder to get, so you will smell more exclusive. And this one also just smells super masculine, dry, woodsy, masculine to a fault. So if you're a guy that doesn't like any sweetness in your fragrance and wants to get loads of compliments and just smell amazing, alpha man, like, this is a fragrance for you. It smells kind of like the resin from the woods. It smells like a forest. It is just so good and natural smelling. And with this one, I would say go crazy and overspray it and buy it from one of the retailers that get them at a bit cheaper price, which I'll link down below, because this you can get an affordable price level. So don't buy it from Lalique's website, buy it from one of the retailers. I'll link for you because the price is just much better. Look at this awesome bottle. Like, the bottle itself is just so good. Dunhill Elite Icon. This fragrance, one of the best Dunhill fragrances for me. And oh my gosh, so masculine. It's masculine, it's kind of woodsy and leathery smelling with some spices in there. It's got sandalwood, which makes it smell a tiny bit coconutty and very smooth and rich. If you're looking for a fragrance that is perfect for all year round or a bit heavier, because this one has got more substance to it than this one. It's just a fragrance that you'll get asked about by your colleagues at work. You'll get asked of it, of like random people in the queue, because this fragrance doesn't smell like it's a designer fragrance. This smells like a higher end fragrance that can be worn all year round. So highly recommend this one. We also gifted it to some people, so this is a perfect gift also if you are looking for something for Christmas, for example. Next is a fragrance that is a designer fragrance, but this one literally smells 5 times more expensive than it is. So it is the Dior Intense. This amazing. The previous version that they discontinued was even more expensive smelling, so I was hoping that they'll bring it back and that the smell will be at least 80% similar, and it is 80% of that scent. And I actually would argue that it's much more wearable. So if you're looking for a fragrance to wear autumn winter and you want a fragrance that smells super different, super expensive, and that lasts a long time, this is excellent. Also, if you've got more of a formal profession, if you work in an office, this, perfect. It smells very successful, I would say. It's an iris fragrance with a bit of sweetness. If you have never smelled iris, once you smell this fragrance, you'll know what iris smells like. It's super cozy, but hello, but it's got some sweetness to it too. So very good release. I also love the Intense version of this fragrance. I don't know why, like, the name is a bit confusing, so I'll link both because I love both. If you would like even more of a heavier fragrance, then go for the Intense and Intense on the bottle. Guerlain does amazing fragrances, and this one is no exception. Guerlain L'Homme Idéal L'Intense. This fragrance to die for. This fragrance has got a bit of that cherry almond accord, but It also has loads of spices in here, and it manages to be super masculine whilst having like a cherry note in there, which is usually used in loads of Guerlain's fragrances for women. But this somehow, it just smells magical for men. It smells so good, and it's definitely a fragrance that could cost 5 times more and I would still buy it. I love the whole line. Check out the whole line if you get a chance. This one in particular is amazing, I would say, for this kind of autumn winter season, and it's a bit more spicy than the other ones from the line. So if you love woodsy, spicy, cherry kind of warmer fragrances that are a bit fresh but still have got that warmth to them, this is just amazing. If you like videos like this, give me a thumbs up and let me know what kind of fragrances you would like to see, what kind of videos you'd like to see on this channel from me down in the comments. Next fragrance that you won't believe, it's not an average Joe, like no way. This fragrance usually sits somewhere high up and most people don't even like gravitate towards it. It is Prada Amber Prom. This fragrance, guys. So clean smelling. I showed it to like somebody who was visiting me and she was like, oh my gosh, I love this fragrance, I want to wear it because it's so amazing. And then she realized it was for men. But this fragrance smells like fresh laundry, super expensive fresh laundry guy who's wearing a crisp white shirt, and he's like a professional, successful guy, so masculine and just perfectly balanced. This fragrance, again, if you live in an office, I want to say, I hope you don't live in an office. If you work in an office, this one, perfect. Professional, clean smelling, crisp cut, just smells so much more expensive than it is. And again, not many people wear it or know about it, so you won't smell boring. Next fragrance is Armani fragrance, Armani Code Eau de Parfum. This fragrance, for me, it is a classic gentlemanly scent, but with a bit of a twist. It smells kind of blue and shower fresh to my nose, although the bottle doesn't say that it would. Like the opening smells so like fresh and clean to me, but it's got loads of spices, loads of warmth, a bit of vanilla I feel like in there, and it's a confident guy's fragrance. Armani, maybe other Armani codes everybody knows, but this one is the newest one, so you've got the, you know, the up and up, because not everybody will know about it, and to me it's much better than the original Armani Code. So if you want something that you can find everywhere but you won't smell like everybody, this is amazing. Okay, next we've got a very cool bottle. I just love the fragrance bottles. Like, look at this creativity, amazing. Azzaro, what is this called? Wanted by Night, but actually I don't want you to recommend this one, although this one is amazing as well. But I'll pop it here. I took a picture of it and it really impressed me. It's the lighter yellow colored juice in the same bottle, so it's maybe Eau de Toilette or something. I'll find out the name. That one really impressed me recently when I tested it. It's spicy, it's ambery warm, it kind of has got like apple pie sort of notes and super sexy, even for a date night. I would love to smell that on a guy, like going on a date. This is just an amazing fragrance that will give you that sweetness and sexiness, especially in fall. That one is amazing. And you won't smell like everybody because it's got that oomph that we want. We don't want to smell boring. And the last fragrance that you absolutely have to check out is Prada Prom, but the Intense, so the all dark bottle. That one reminds me of Dior this one, because it's also got iris and it's just crisp and spicy, heavy, smells 10 times more expensive than it is. That one really does it. I applied it on my skin in Amsterdam because I always love this fragrance. I don't own it, but sometimes when I'm just strolling around and see the Prada line, I just apply it and it smells so good, guys. So this one you can't pass on, because this one, again, it's always like somewhere at the back, so I feel like it's not as popular. Maybe not everybody knows about it, but this one is just as amazing as the original and even better for that originality if you want it. Slightly professional fragrance, again, perfect for right now, even if you own the original. Let me know what are your favorite fragrances, designer fragrances that you wear when you don't want to smell like everybody else. Down in the comments, I'd have a little conversation. Subscribe to this channel. Also follow me on Instagram at Monica_Cioch. I post there a bit more about my daily life and fragrances that I acquire or when I go fragrance shopping. So if you want to keep up with me, then go on there and follow me there. I'll see you guys again very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.